happening?
Yeah, came up from the beach. I brought a change of clothes because I didn't want to be wet.
Perfect. Good job.
I'm like, I don't want to be sitting here freezing.
I wish I was there. Are we ready? Emily, are you ready? Okay. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Ready? Okay. Chop, chop. We're happy to have you. You could come up here if you wanted. I mean, nobody's here. That being said, in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231, PL 1975 announcement, I wish to announce that the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the School District of the Chatham's Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted in the Board Administrative Offices, sent to the clerks of Chatham Borough and Chatham Township, the Library of the Chathams, the Chatham Courier, the Daily Record, and the TAB.
Ms. Ross?
Here.
Ms. Allen?
Here.
Mr.
I wanted to thank Dr. Walker and his team at CHS for a wonderful high school graduation. We had 306 students walk, and 4 of the graduating high school seniors will join our Cougar Academy at CHS. So we're very proud of all of our graduates as well as our students joining Cougar Academy. Regarding the reconfiguration, the district is in great shape to open our schools in August. This coming week, we'll bring the physical move of the materials from the 3 elementary schools to Lafayette and the materials from Lafayette to CMS. So thank you to all of the administrative team for making all of that happen successfully. There are 2 new supervisors as well as a supervisor of human resources on this agenda, so we are very excited to have them join our team. We're continuing to staff the buildings, and we're in good shape with paraprofessionals as well as teaching professionals. And both of our summer instructional programs, extended school year as well as Brain Camp, are doing incredibly well. Thank you to the staff and administrators running these programs and for providing these valuable services to students. That's my update.
Perfect. Thank you. Mr. DeQuilla, update for you.
Sure. As far as on the construction goes, the sections of the high school roof are a little over 95% completed. We're just waiting on the metal trim and the final inspection by the roofing company, and then obviously the building inspector. For the CMS reconfiguration, the contractor is well underway and has made significant progress. Right now on target to be finished on schedule, which is before school starts. The HVAC project replacements at the high school, Lafayette, and Middle are going well and on schedule. Only a minor hiccup on the morning of July 1st. It was discovered that one of the shut-off valves, when they disconnected, the equipment gave way. So we had some water in both floors of the 170s, 270s wing at the middle school, which the custodians and maintenance crew addressed first thing Tuesday morning on the 1st. ServPro has been in and is now vacated and has cleaned everything up. So they can finish doing the floors and those rooms will be all ready.
Perfect.
And the Lafayette electrical panel upgrade is slated to happen in July.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Anybody have any questions for Mr. DeQuilla? No. Okay, moving on to our student liaisons. Summer?
So as everyone knows, we haven't really been in school, so there's not too much to update. But since the last meeting, we obviously had our class of 2025 graduation. So we just want to say congratulations to all the graduates. That was on June 13th, and it was held at Menon Arena, and it was a lovely time. So congratulations to all of them. And the CHS students are also just looking forward to having a great 2025-26 school year and are enjoying the summer.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Moving on to committee reports for personnel. Ms. Weber? Have not met.
But they've been busy.
They have been busy. Okay. Curriculum. You have not met.
Meet either, and our next scheduled meeting is for September 10th.
Okay, perfect. Finance and facilities, Mr. Smith.
Finance and Facilities met June 25th. We decided to update the demographer's report that would show the new housing and the changing enrollment trends. You'll see that on tonight's agenda for approval. All of the summer projects in construction are going well. We have Liberty Moving, group movers that are going to be moving materials between the schools for the reconfiguration. We're looking for a contractor to do drainage work at the playground at CMS. We discussed a mural outside of CHS to be painted on the wall. The committee had some questions about the logistics and location and material. We decided on a couple of tuition matters for out-of-district students. We decided on a per diem rate of pay for the pre-K to 5 teachers for moving per the CEA contract. And we had a discussion about free and reduced and the items that the district could financially support. Further conversation is needed on that. Our next meeting is August 20th.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Policy and planning, Mr. Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh,
Policy and Planning Committee.
okay, got it.
Policy and Planning met on June 25th. Up for first reading this evening as a result of that policy meeting is this new spectator conduct draft policy. It will be edited and worked on as per the NJSIA requirement. Also up for first reading this evening, the sunscreen policy as per New Jersey requirement will be adjusted to incorporate into our existing medication administration policy. The healthy workplace policy, there's consideration of how to amend this policy. The district is beginning to research sample policies from other districts. And we discussed AI, and our recommendation at this time is not to create a new policy, but instead utilize our acceptable use and academic integrity policy as a guide. However, students should continue to learn about AI through workshops with administrators and class content such as digital citizenship and study skills for CMS students. Our next meeting will be on Wednesday, August 20th.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. Any liaison reports? No.
I haven't heard of a meeting. They haven't placed any meetings up yet because they hadn't hired somebody, but they said they were close.
Got it.
Okay.
So that's
Okay, cool.
Maybe you can facilitate a meeting with the new rec and the administration here for field.
Once we find out who it is, I shall.
That'd be great. Thank you. Okay, I want to move the minutes from the June 9th public session and executive session and the June 23rd public session minutes. Anybody need to?
On June 23rd, only Mr. Smith needs to abstain. So we can do both at once if you want, or separate, I don't.
Okay. Let's do it all at once. Somebody want a second? You have to second it or something.
In the fight and battle, I'm going to presume Mr. Del Sandro is the second.
All right, we'll go with him.
Second.
Perfect.
All right. The June 9th regular executive session minutes and the June 23rd regular and executive session. Ms. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. Del Sandro?
Yes.
Ms. Peck?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Mr. Smith? Yes and a no. Yes and an abstain. Gotcha.
Yes, and
Ms.
abstain.
Weber?
Yes.
Dr. Zhang?
Yes.
And Ms. Ciccarelli?
Yes.
The June 9th passed 9-0, the June 23rd 8-0-1.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, now this is our first opportunity for public commentary. Hearing of the citizens during the public commentary section of the agenda is an opportunity for any member of the public to be heard about issues which are or are not topics scheduled for the current meeting. To help facilitate an orderly meeting, to permit all to be heard, speakers will be asked to limit their comments to a reasonable length of time. Good evening, Mr. Heap.
Good evening.
4 minutes today, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, take your time. It's raining.
Summer meeting will get out as quickly as possible. I don't
That's right.
have much to say. First, congratulations to Dr. Sortino on her first meeting. Second, I attended the TED Talk, and it delivered as usual. The idea that people can get up and speak in front of a crowd just amazes me, and if you can master that, you have a leg up on the rest of us. Something more serious, I got my estimated tax bill from the borough. I don't know how many of you got yours. All I can say is wow. And I'm by no means pleading poverty, but it was a substantial increase, and borough elected officials made sure by omission to, well, throw you under the bus. The math on my house is easy. I bought my house in 1988, paid $290,000. My taxes were a shade under $2,900. That's a 100-to-1 ratio. Fast forward 35 plus years later, my house, according to the borough, is worth $1 million and change, $1.1 million, and my taxes, according to this estimated tax bill, are going to be somewhere north of $18,000. So the math is pretty easy. My house has doubled twice in value. My taxes are going up a lot faster than my house is. They are going up at least 2.5 times, probably, at this point, more than the value of my house. Now, is that sustainable? I don't know. But what I would ask out of all of this, especially from the second question that you posed back 2 Novembers ago, you asked for money for a specific purpose, and it wasn't a bond, it was an increase in the general revenue, and that was for security. The question has been asked several times, if you're going to segregate that money, put it aside, make sure that it's spent for the intended purpose. You ask the taxpayers for money for a specific purpose, and you should honor that, as far as I can see. And when and if, maybe you won't run out of security projects to spend money on. I don't know how many sets of double doors you can possibly install, but it might be nice if you started to give that money back to the taxpayers if you do run out of projects, and make sure that it doesn't get rolled into the general budget. As far as the other question is concerned about providing health care, I am sure that health care increases will go up for the foreseeable future, and you probably won't have any problem spending that. And then the last thing I would ask if you can take a stab at the number of students you think have entered since the River Road, the Enclave, and now the development across from Charlie Brown's. I'm wondering if you have any idea of how many students enrolled as of May or June 1, and how many you think might be enrolling as of September 1. And if you could take a stab at that, I would appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you. Take a stab at, yeah.
40 out of, there was 40 kids out of Ivy, if I'm not mistaken.
Bill, we know the exact numbers. I'll email it to you. We know the exact numbers. I could email it to you.
She'll email you the numbers.
We have the numbers of the kids from those places.
She has we have the numbers of
Yeah,
kids
like-
from those places. We can email it to you. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, the administration knows where we all come from. It's like Big Brother watching us.
Right.
So we know the numbers. As you know, though, it's not just the number of students. It's whatever expenses might be incurred with each student. So
Right.
it's just not a straight mathematical equation.
Right, because
Some kids require
require,
extra services that, yeah, got it.
Easy peasy.
We got you.
On your first question, we said when we proposed the second question, and I think the entire board, and I don't want to speak for everyone, we've all talked about that at length, that money will be used for security. When we posed the second question, the whole board was very vocal that that money is to be used for security, and we are committed to that.
Perfect. Okay. We'll wrap that section up. Moving on to the regular agenda for personnel. Ms. Weber.
Thank you, Ann. Appreciate it. There is an addendum, so I'd like to move action items A1 through A25 on the regular agenda. And then if I could draw your attention, there's changes to 3, 8, and an addition of number 26 on the back.
I'll second it, but do you want to draw attention to some certain things there,
Yes, I
Dr. Sortino?
So I'd like to specifically draw attention to Beth Grant's resignation. As all of you know, Beth has been in the district for many years and has done absolutely incredible work for the staff, and the families, tangentially, from her role as the Human Resources Officer. I always mistitle you, Beth. We are very sad to see you go, but we are very grateful for the tremendous work that you've done. So thank you so much for your service to the district, and we wish you all the best in the future. You will absolutely be missed. So best of luck, Beth.
And you better still hang out with us in Atlantic City. You tell that new boss of yours. I got a bone to pick with him.
As do I.
oh, David Ben David.
David Ben David. Yes, he is. I'll never let it go. But yes, Beth, thank you so much for all of your service to this district. Somebody's got some big shoes to fill, so we appreciate you, and we wish you nothing but the best. Don't be a stranger, though. I'm not going to say more, because then I'll cry.
I know. I remember when
I
Beth
don't wanna
was
cry.
Deb Becker's assistant, and when Deb was resigning, oh, we're going to have to fill her spot. And we're like, wait a minute. We have a shining star right here with Beth. And even though you were a little bit nervous, I think we had more confidence in you than you did. But man, within a month, I think you saved us like $300,000, and you just kept going. And man, you have rocked our world, Beth. We cannot thank you enough. We're going to kill Michael Ben David, but that's okay. He knows it's coming. But we're thrilled for you. So thank you for everything you've done. I know you're leaving us in good hands. So good luck to you, and we'll see you for an adult beverage.
All right. And then sitting in the crowd tonight is actually Beth's replacement, Sarah Lasky. Sarah Lasky is our new supervisor of human resources. Sarah has many years of experience in creating efficient HR-related systems that allow staff to quickly and efficiently access the information and the support that they require in times of need. She began her career as a biology teacher, which gives her a unique perspective on the role of the majority of the employees that she works with. She's thrilled for the opportunity and excited to begin, and quite frankly, we're very thrilled to have her. So Sarah, welcome to Chatham. Please take a minute just to introduce yourself, and thank you so much for traveling so far in such terrible weather.
Cream puffs I can do without.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Latsky, and I'm truly honored to be recommended for the Supervisor of Human Resources position. I'm excited to join such a professional and collaborative administrative team, and I'm ready to support your dedicated staff as they continue to uphold the academic excellence that Chatham is known for. Thank you for placing your trust in me, and I look forward to joining the Chatham community.
Welcome, Sarah. We're so happy to have you.
We also have another supervisor here tonight, Geeta Faria, our Supervisor of Science and Instructional Technology. Geeta has an extensive background in science education. As a chemistry and physics teacher for over 14 years, she established her content knowledge and instructional practices. For the last 7 years, she served as the K-12 Supervisor of Science, Engineering, and Gifted and Talented in another local school district. And in this role, she provided supervision to a large number of teachers and instructional programs. We are very excited for her to join us, and Geeta, if you'd like to just say a few words as well.
Hello, good evening to everyone. I'm so honored to be here. I'm super excited to join the team. Everyone has been so welcoming. It's feeling like home already. It is a bittersweet move, but I am so excited to get started next week and to get to know everyone and to really work alongside everyone here in the School District of Chatham. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Geeta. We're so happy to have you as well. Okay.
And Geeta and Sarah, if you'd like to leave, feel free. I know the ride is treacherous for both of you, so feel free to exit when you'd like.
You may like.
We'll be right behind you, don't worry. We don't feel bad about it at all.
We're uninsultable.
Exactly, we are uninsultable. Okay, so there we have it. Peter?
All right. Agenda item A1 to 25, addendum item 3, 8, and 26. And just a quick note that agenda item A23 is for returning substitutes, so the board members with family members that substitute, I am going to register. If you would kindly abstain from that one resolution, it'd be appreciated. So resolutions as stated, Ms. Ross.
Yes.
Ms. Allen.
Yes.
Mr. Del Sandro.
Abstain.
Noted yes on all except abstain on A23. Ms. Peck. Yeah. Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
Mr. Smith.
Yes.
Ms. Weber.
Yes. Abstain on 23.
I think I have to abstain on 23 actually, too.
Dr. Zhang.
Yes.
And Ms. Ciccarelli.
Yes, abstain on 23.
All, with the exception of A23, all resolutions 9-0, A23, 603.
You got my abstention. I think I have to.
Oh, sorry, 504. Missed that one, sorry.
You got what we're rolling into?
Okay. Okay, fine. Moving on to finance and facilities.
I'd like to move Finance and Facilities agenda items B1 to B22 to a vote. We'll highlight a few donations, which we greatly appreciate. The NJASBO Associate Business Members Scholarship of $1,000 to be awarded to the CHS Class of 2025 graduate. We have a wonderful donation on behalf of Ms. Jill Weber for her volunteer hours from Bank America, which she'll remind you that everyone should ask for their employers to give donations for volunteer hours. We also have a donation from the Chatham Booster Club in the amount of $5,500 to be used towards a Huddle subscription. So thank you.
Oh, sweet. I'll second.
Agenda items B1 through B22. Ms. Ross.
Yes.
Ms. Allen.
Yes.
Mr. Del Sandro.
Yes.
Ms. Peck.
Yes.
Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
Mr. Smith.
Yes.
Ms. Weber.
Yes.
Dr. Zhang.
Yes.
And Ms. Ciccarelli.
Yes.
Agenda items passed 9-0.
Okay, perfect. Perfect, thank you. For curriculum, Ms. Ross?
Yes, I'd like to move curriculum items C1 to C7 on the regular agenda.
Second.
Why not?
Agenda items C1 through C7. Ms. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. Del Sandro?
Yes.
Ms. Peck?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Ms. Weber?
Yes.
Dr. Zhang? And Ms. Ciccarelli.
Yes,
Agenda item passes 9-0.
perfect. And for policy, Mr. Ryan? Yes.
So I'd like to move the two first readings on agenda item D1 for a vote.
Second.
Mike, are these just minor tweaks sent down or from online? Or did you?
Yeah, they're, yeah, the sunscreen policy is mandated and the other one's a minor issue to the adult participation in sporting events. We're changing that policy a little bit.
Yes, the spectator one really has to do with parent
I'm sorry.
behavior.
Parent behavior.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there was.
It's brand new, yes.
That's a new one.
Yeah, that's not modified.
This is brand new, but we've had policies that where we banned parents that were knuckleheads.
We
But
do,
we
but
didn't have a
this
specific
bans
policy.
specific policy, specific actions by parents.
You can't just have like, don't be a knucklehead.
Well, that's pretty much what this one is.
Public
This is
spectator.
sort of like if I read it,
How about don't embarrass us?
I have more choice words for all of that, but yeah, it's sort of like
That's what it
what it is.
covers us?
It-
Okay,
This,
is the
this
don't
puts,
embarrass us
it
policy.
puts sanctions in place for
Okay,
parents that misbehave
Right.
at events.
okay, thank you.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Agenda item D1. Ms. Ross?
Yes.
Ms. Allen?
Yes.
Mr. Del Sandro?
Yes.
Ms. Peck?
Yes.
Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Weber?
Ms. Weber?
Dr. Zhang?
Yes.
And Ms. Ciccarelli.
Yes.
D1 passes 9-0.
Okay, perfect, thank you. Moving on to board business, school calendars. Do we have an update on that?
Approximately 900 families voted, and option 2 was the option that the most families voted for, which is the start date of 8/25 for staff to begin, the August 31st first day of school for students, a short February break, a full April break, and the last day on June 18th. So that's the option 2 calendar.
That was overwhelming, right? Was there almost half?
Correct. It was almost half. It was 48.8%. Yeah,
Okay.
And the rest was split between the other two.
correct.
Yeah.
9 and change, yes.
Yeah, not bad.
I'd have to do the unique search.
Yes.
I believe that was the latest get out of school date, but by, 2 days. Wasn't a significant change.
Yeah.
And if the board approves of that calendar, I can send out the actual graph showing the data that the families voted for. That was
August 31st.
August 25th for staff,
25th for staff.
August 31st for students.
Do we want to go ahead and vote on that tonight, right? Get that, yeah, let's do can we do an audible?
Okay. Agenda item C2, approve option 2 of the 26-27 school calendar.
Now, Peter, we want you to say the whole thing. Upon the recommendation of the brand-new superintendent, the Board of Education.
I'm sorry, she's not brand new. She's 11 days in the
School
job.
district gets better.
She's well seasoned by now.
Grade 11 days.
Old hat.
She's had her trials and tribulations on day 1. All right, agenda item C8. Upon the recommendation of the superintendent, the board approves option 2 of the 26-27 school calendar.
Perfect. I don't know.
Wow, nobody wants to
To
second my
do
motion.
an all in
huh?
favor? Second it. You want to just do an all in favor?
I just need a motion and a...
Yes, second. Motion,
Sally was the second.
right.
All in favor of C8?
Aye.
Duly noted, C8 passes 9-0.
Excellent. Okay, perfect. Anything else, board business-wise, anybody?
Public commentary.
Okay, good. Everybody's good.
Public commentary.
I know. This is our second chance of public commentary. Mr. Heap, you have anything else for us? You're good? Okay, amazing. Executive session, no? No. Okay, perfect.
Wrap it up.
I adjourn. Is that a record?
Bow on it right there.
Not quite a record,
Not
but that's okay.